But we're back. I just had to refresh the live, and yeah. But anyway, um, we're just chilling right now. So nothing really too major. But as people are coming back, just be aware to be respectful to everyone, because I don't want to have to put up with people or my mods. Not really any of them didn't show up in previous live, which was a little bit ago before I had to refresh the stream. So hopefully we'll have them in here, possibly. It just depends. And so, yeah, but yeah. So, hang on, y'all. Let me just fix my pillows before I get in there, just so I don't sit on anything uncomfortable related, because I would not want to be in that situation. Anyway, as people are coming in here, just please, once again, just be respectful and kind, because we need to keep seeing more kind people out there. I'm sorry, guys, I'm just fixing the blanket, so give me a moment. Okay, sorry, y'all. I was just fixing that. And so, yeah. But anyway, that's what's going on there. And, yep, man. We have one person in the chat, so if you're new, welcome. If you are a returning guest that's been here before, welcome back. And we definitely love to have a lot of you that are new or returning. Either way. And so, yeah, but anyway, that's what's happening. And so, hey there, Sammy, how are you doing? Hey there, Fusion. Jacob, okay, good, we finally have a mod this time. Oh, this is gonna help a ton. Oh my gosh, why are we getting the rude comments as we're speaking? Hey there, words of inspiration, welcome in the chat. How have you been? I'm trying to hide myself here because a lot of people look at me and be crazy. Pepper, hey there. Hey Carter, how are you doing? Okay, good. Someone. Holler. Oh, thank goodness we have double people now in this chat. Well, I mean, last live wasn't too bad. I'll tell you, actually, I had to refresh the live because I had a feeling calls were going to be disabled because we had only between 1 to 2 people in the chat last live, but then got carried away with stuff, and so, yeah. But anyway. And so, hey there. I'm 19 to answer your question. And so, we have 54 people in the chat. Am I really seeing that? That's crazy. Oh, why is this little hair in my way? Hey there, y'all. Adrian, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. What about you? Yep. Weston, welcome in the chat. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. What about you? Mansberg, welcome in the chat. I'm a girl. Okay, block that person, I swear. That's good to hear, Weston, that you're doing well. Thank you. Because I don't put up with hate. Like, I don't listen to some haters in this chat often, but sometimes you just have to kind of go at them occasionally. And so, yeah. Preppy, how are you doing? Wait, what did you say? Yeah, let me look at the chat. I was seeing a hater in my comments. Give me a second. Anyway, okay, person, what in the world? So I was like, hey Alice, how are you doing? Can I have a shout out? I love your content. Oh, thank you so much. And at least you're getting a shout out now. What else are you doing? Thank you so much. Because I don't like when people use terms or try to make fun of anybody in here. I just had time. Hey, do what we have to do. What have I been up to? Not much. Just been relaxing, but also did do a couple things right here that were needed. But yeah, keep my chat on because sometimes you. Well, my chat. Let me tell you this, Jacob. My chat is on a lot. Sometimes when I don't know what happens, even though I turned on my chat settings and stuff, sometimes my chat likes to go very weird in the middle. And what's weird is I don't see it. It's only y'all that see it. I think it's because y'all don't like put your notification on that stream because I basically for most of my lives I do put it under an event. I think that might explain and stuff. Okay, really, Adam, you're trying to really do all that. Y'all no spamming in the chat if I were you, because for one fact I know when I was on a friend's TikTok live last night, I think a person in her live was spamming only twice. But yeah, Adam was the one that was spamming, but we got him out. So luckily we don't have to see that. And so, Evie, how are you doing? Oh, thank you so much, Evie. I very appreciate it. Oh my gosh. So don't make me go crazy. But anyway, I'm doing great, girl. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I am doing pretty good. Glad to hear that you've been good too. And so, oh my gosh, that's not good to hear. Man, I hate whenever I get sick, I swear. And so, like, y'all, I still remember the time that my boyfriend got food poisoning. Y'all, that was like the worst. Because he was with me when it happened. And let's just say my girlfriend instincts were like through the roof at that point. It was crazy. A few months back. But yeah. And so, and yeah, normally I don't listen to haters often, but I mean, I see, I'm like, okay, that's why I've got mods in my chat to get them, so I don't have to. And the only times that I do is if they're not in here or if they're busy doing something, then that's a different story. And so, yeah. And so, but yeah, that's what's happening there. Man. And my boyfriend gets out of his college program in the next hour in Texas right now, which will be 3 o'clock Texas time. And so, yeah, and also to update some people in here about him, he's doing pretty well. He and I got to text again this morning and all that stuff. But again, he's truly amazing. And so, yeah. And honestly, Hollow, to answer your question, I don't know what it is. It's just some people just do not know. Like, some people just do not have the nerve to even speak correctly. Some people, not every single person, but for some haters that do come in here, I don't know why. They just don't know what they're talking about. And honestly, they just need to go back to kindergarten and relearn every single word and rephrase all of them, honestly. Like, yeah. Yeah, some people are definitely, for sure. Oh, okay. Dang. And so, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, I agree, it's not good at all. Definitely agree with Evie's statement. Yeah, because y'all, even, like I said, I still remember when my boyfriend had food poisoning. It was the worst. But with his, I think he also did eat something too that made him feel nauseous and stuff at the end of the day. Which I think he was telling me that he had like some sort of like some sort of like donut or something in the morning of his arrival. But what was crazy was throughout the day he was pretty good, but then until like the night, like probably 7-ish, well, 7-6-ish timeline hits, and I think he was almost 6, like 6-ish or so, and he and I were just watching the sunset, like any ordinary we started doing, and then, after that, yeah, like, right, I don't know what, I forgot, some sort of, like, blue, I don't remember the kind he ate, but after that, at one point, he goes, starting to feel nauseous, I'm like, oh, and it didn't hit him too far yet, and then, after a little bit of, like, hey, when he goes, I'm like, okay, and so, he and I just went inside, like, typical, like, nothing alarming happened, and then, once, y'all, I've told this to a few people, but once we came in through the door, I stood across in the bathroom, not fully in, but I was not too far off where he literally, like, from when he came, y'all, vision is, we both walked in here, I stood on my carpet, like, on this side, on this side of the bed, and he just, like, half sprinted from the door, like, probably about here to here, and literally vomit in the toilet. Y'all, I will just say, when that happened, oh my gosh, y'all. my girlfriend instincts were through the roof. Because I was very worried about him. I was nervous. Like, all the things. Like, I would look at in a few years. And, oh, yeah, it was chaotic. And so, knowing that he had to do that, it was crazy. And so I'm like, are you okay? And then I'm like, just sit down, just take a chill for a second. Don't move much. And so, after a little bit of just all that shock chaos out of myself, went and grabbed my mom so she could check on him as well. And so, Fortnite King, welcome in the chat. But yeah, and so, yeah, then after that, I grabbed my mom so she could check on him too, and just do a couple of quick little safety, just cautious precautions and stuff. So, like, just taking his temperature and just checking on to make sure he's okay. And luckily, he didn't seem like he was having a fever, so I was thankful for that. Because I would have been literally going insane. Yes. No, my boyfriend is 18. He'll be 19 this year. I wish my wife was 21. But I don't know who you were talking to. But anyway. And so, yeah, but it was crazy. And so, she says that. Oh, tell her I just said hey, which I'm a way of saying that. And so, yeah, and I mean, it's crazy. And so, I mean, it was wild, I'm not gonna lie. And so, after she just did those couple of checks, she had him stay in the bathroom with the door shut because I was gonna come back in and grab my stuff for the night. So, we switched rooms a few hours early than we normally would do because of just to be safe and cautious and stuff like that. And so I grabbed my 3 pillows that are here, and then 2, which are my top 2, which are these 2 blankets, and then my night stuff, so like my salt lamp right there, my plug-in salt lamp that I use to help me. Because, y'all, I mean, I'm that person who doesn't like the room, like, pitch black dark. I'm not that person who doesn't like it super pitch black. I only like one small hint of light, so that way if I had to wake up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom or something, I don't have to worry about not seeing where I'm going. And I just feel like at night it just creeps me out, I feel like. And so, yeah, and it was pretty crazy. And so, yeah, I grabbed that, my noise reduction headphones, which are not there, but they're on the other side of the bed. And those things. And then my clothes for the next day. And so, sorry, the sun's pitching. And so, yeah, but it was crazy. And so, then after that, I transferred everything in there, got that situated. And now and let me just say this, the only area in the house that I only had the option to go where I could have, like, quietness-ish to myself for a little bit was my parents' room. Because I couldn't go back where my boyfriend was, which was in here. Because he was sick and all that stuff. And, I mean, yeah, it was the craziest. But yeah, it was the craziest night I will never forget. Like, that was, I think with me, that was like the most truest moment where I was like in full on girlfriend mode, where I was like concerned off the bat. And I mean, y'all, there's been times too where either I've not felt good, either if it's me feeling dizzy, or if I have a headache that's driving me insane, or if I'm just there's certain areas of me that are one to pinch, or if I just start feeling super not me, he's once again has been there for me during those. And then, I mean, for example, y'all, one time I'll say this too. I will never forget. Um, so it was this one time during my senior year, which that's when we were dating, by the way, y'all, which was a year ago. So sometime last year when me and him were in the same school, which was the first semester, y'all. And so yeah, and what happened was on every there. Well, so me and him and one of my friends were a part of this class called Path, where we would learn job skills and we would learn just kind of what you would learn after high school a little bit, and it was a fun class. It was pretty cool. And on every on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we would most likely go to this one church in my state, um, called The Table, is what the church was called, and I think it's in Justin, Texas, by the way. It's in between North Texas and Justin, Texas. And so we would go there every Tuesdays and Thursdays the morning of, because at that church specifically, the my teacher who taught that class, he goes there, and there they have a food pantry that they have every Tuesday and Thursday. And so we are there the morning hours, like it's just me, my boyfriend, all my classmates, and my teacher. And what we just do is we get all the stuff ready. So, like, we get all of the food laid out, like, in pantries, because we would be in the storage area where all the food supplies would be in. And sometimes we would do inventory, like, making sure we need to get more or something, or if we're good. You know, it's like, okay, imagine if we're trying to, okay, the best way to say that, though, y'all, is imagine if you're trying to do your store list for the week, like you're trying to make sure you are not running low on your groceries. You know, it's kind of like that, but in a food pantry setting. And so we would make sure we don't need to get more or we have less of. And yeah, and then we do all sorts of stuff. Then we put food items into bags and we would tape lists on to the bag so that way the person who gets that bag knows what's in there and all that stuff. But yeah, we would do all sorts of stuff. And on this one day I'll never forget, basically what happened was it was this one day, I forgot what date specifically, but I think it was on a certain Tuesday or so. It was either on a certain Tuesday or Thursday of the year. And we were just wrapping up to head back to school at the time. And I was just waiting for some people to get done. Because some people were finishing and I was done at this point. And I was just waiting for everybody to get done so we can head out. And all of a sudden, I'm just standing there like normal, just waiting. And all of a sudden, I started to get really dizzy off the bat because y'all, epilepsy will do that to me. And so, I was just getting into one of my typical epileptic dizziness episodes. And so, it was pretty weird. I'm like, okay. And so, once we all get done, I go back with them. I walk just so I'm not gonna collapse. And, yeah, and so we go back onto the bus, and me and my boyfriend sit down, and y'all, for reference, when we would go to and from the food pantry or to where we had to be at that day, he and I would be the ones sitting together, by the way, all. Just so you guys know that. And so I'm like, and I tell him off the bat, I'm like, I swear I'm not feeling the best. And so what I just did was I just put my head, y'all, on his chest and just half crash. I just laid on him throughout all of it. Just because, I love him to death. He loves me to death. And just, you can only really use somebody as a pillowcase right there and all that crazy. And so, but that's just because I was super dizzy, just did not feel 100%. And so, yeah, and so it's pretty crazy. And so, to all people coming into, I need to pin this real quick. There we go. Come on. There. And so, yeah, but it was pretty wild. And so, yeah, and then when we got back to the school, again, slowly walk. He's with me this time though, and all of that. And then when the bell rang to go to 5th period, which was when he and I again are still together for those periods because we're there till about like 7th, and so yeah, and so again, walk up to English, and y'all, for me, that means hiking 3 rounds of stairs. Just not the best round. And so, yeah, it was pretty crazy. And then I went to, well, once I sat down, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm letting my teacher know because I do not feel this good. And so, went down and asked my English teacher if I could go down to the nurse's office, and he was fine with that. And so actually one of my other English teachers I had when I was a sophomore, she helped me out she helped me out. And so, y'all, for reference, in each AP's office at my old school, they would actually have a wheelchair in each AP office mostly. So then, especially the one upstairs. So then this way, if a student crashed, or like if they were in a situation like me, or if they were dizzy, not feeling too good, or got injured upstairs to where they can't walk further, then they can use that to help get them down there quicker. And so, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. And so, yeah, and so once I got there, sat down, did all the simple little things in there, and went down. So I brought my stuff with, but yeah, then after that I got there, told them what was going on, and then they were like, okay, we'll give you a little bit of a snack bar to crunch on till my lunch period, which was the period after that. And then I just lay down for like the entire remainder of 5th period. Yeah, like the entire remaining of 5th period. Just because I was not like the best. And so, yeah, so I lay down for that remainder until about 6th period. And then just slowly get up, wait for lunch. I still was not there, but I was almost there enough. And so again, go down to lunch, sit next to my boyfriend, because we do. Hey there, how you doing? And so, of course, I was not that 100% halfway, but had to do what I had to do. And so, yeah, I mean, that's just what you have to do sometimes. And so, yeah, then of course, my boyfriend was very supportive and stuff like that because, even he's seen a lot more worse situations with me than him. I mean, I've seen situations too with him, but we both have seen crazy situations with each other. And so, especially he got to win us a lot. And so, yeah, but how are you doing? I think. Oh, thank you so much. I very appreciate it. So much. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Both of them were in the Navy back then. And so, very appreciate that as well. And so, well, we have 4 people in the chat. And so, yeah. But yeah, it was crazy. Hang on, I'm gonna pull my sleeves up just a little bit. Give me a moment. Ugh. I know. But anyway, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we got 6 people in the chat. Oh, that's what I have to use. Oh, sorry, got itch. That was making me crazy. But yeah, it was crazy back then. But anyway, right now though, I'm just sitting in bed, just relaxing. Just getting comfy, you guys, because first of all, it is very cold over here right now. Like, it's crazy. Like, right now, it's it's cold to the point where we're having to drip our faucets. I'll say that. Yeah. And so, because it's pretty low temperature. Not like snowing really right now, though, but like just, at the level. And so, that's what's happening. That wild. And so, what's happening there? God, give me a moment. So is my dad. Oh. Hang on. So is here my dad. Because it looks like he finally woke up from his nap. But yes, that's just what we do. And so, yeah. Hey there, Caesar. How are you doing? Hey! There's my dog next door that y'all just heard. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm doing pretty well. I've just been chilling. Just being comfortable. Well, it's literally freezing outside. And so, yep. It is pretty good. But yeah. And so, 600. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, you guys. So, I'm shocked that we've been doing so well. Oh, what? That's crazy. Yeah, mean, Caesar, how old are you, by the way? I want to make sure you're at the age limit. I mean, hopefully you're at least somewhere in the age limit there. And so, 16 or older. So in my life, at least y'all need to be 16 plus. Perfect. Yeah, you're totally fine with me. Yeah, you can definitely fill that out because you're at the age limit, so you can totally fill it out. And plus, I feel like you do pretty well, just like half my mods do. Yeah, he's old enough to do it because he's at the age limit. So yeah, all you need to do is go through the community tab, which is now post, you guys. Now it's the post tab, not community tab in here, due to the update. And so, what? Well, how is your own name then a guy's name then? I'm just curious here. Oh, why did my Siri just on? Oh my gosh, but hang on. Sorry, my Siri was being crazy with me. Oh. Okay. And so, anyway. But yeah, you can definitely go ahead and fill that out. And then just let me know when you get finished so that way I can check it before I submit you down. And so, anyway. Yeah, why do you still let your skin out? Man, I hate when baby hairs start sticking out. And so, hey there, Fortnite King, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. And so, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. We have 3 people in the chat, but for people who have not hit the like button up here, if you haven't done that, definitely feel free to do so. But if you have to listen to me, because, you know, what's the point? And so, yeah. But right now, I'm just staying comfy in here. Because, you know, it's chilly out there. That's like, I'm not gonna put up with it. And so, what did I got going? I keep saying that, man. Well, you don't have to. LOL. I usually say to people who haven't done it, but if people have, don't listen. I say don't listen to me. People who have done that step already. You know? LOL. I mean silly with you back. I was being funny. I know you were hard. I was playing funny with you back. Oh man. Being funny, that is never gonna get too crazy. You know? But it's good to be funny every once in a while, because if somebody wasn't, that would just make it boring. You know? Like, honestly, it would just be boring if someone was not funny in the chat every little bit or so about something, you know? Just be crazy. But yeah. And so, man. And so, what do I do, man? We have 6 people in the chat currently. Sorry, I was hearing my dad. But yeah, I'm just so comfy that I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm just under just chilling, not freezing. You know, I've gotta do what I have to do. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why we get so many people just talking pretty dumb for no apparent reason. And so, but I'm glad I've got you mods in here so that way we don't have to see it. And so, well, I keep seeing my brain. But anyway, it is only 2:36 in Texas right now. Leah, how are you doing? It's been a minute. Hopefully you're still doing well. Yeah. Hey there. That's good. Maybe we have 4 people in the chat. And so, I keep saying that's crazy. Cool. Let's see. So, man, it's pretty crazy for my brain. But yeah, so. Alright. That's great. Oh my gosh, it is only 2:37 in Texas right now. I don't know why I'm yawning when it's not even nighttime yet. I think it's the fact of this weather. I think it's why. Yeah. Yeah. No, give me a second. Man. I mean, some people won't mind doing the laundry. It just depends on the person. Because everybody is different when it comes to laundry. Like with me, it'll depend, but I'm not like too alarmed with it. But yeah. And so. So I'm hearing my parents just talking like typical. And so. What's tomorrow, Weston, that you're excited about? Anyway. Hey there, Hydra, how are you doing? But yeah. Oh, that's cool. Damn, these little ears are wanting to be crazy. We have 6 people. In here. Y'all, I swear I do hate these small, thin hairs. Like, these thin, long hairs that get into my bangs. It's pretty crazy when I say that. Oh, cool. That's really cool. And so, but yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I very appreciate it. So there's just only a couple of little hairs that were driving me crazy. But yeah. And so, yeah. Which is never really typical. It's never really ever. That's usually typical though for our chat. Occasionally. LOL. Yeah. I'm like, that's never new with the chat. Occasionally in here. So I just heard my dad burp next door. On top after I said that. And so, yeah, because, we do get people here that are pretty wild, but we do have people that are pretty nice there too. It's just, you just gotta not let yourself get too carried away. That's my dad. Yo. Sorry, I heard my dad burp this time a little more longer. And so, oh gosh, don't remind me. West of the really inside, I kind of suck at it. Let's just say that, because I will not. It will take me time to even memorize lines in person. And so, it's crazy. People just don't. Exactly. Some people just don't even know how to act their age right. Is what it is. It's okay. I will definitely see you around. KJ, what up, dude? How have you been? I'm here. Cool, Leah. Thanks for letting me know. For real. And so, how have you been doing? Hopefully you've been doing well. Since you were in last. Which was like a couple days ago. And so, just had to put my laundry in the dryer. Cool. Are you going to see the new Captain America movie? Oh, I've seen some people talk about this. Oh, that's my dad again. No, not really. I don't really go into the movies that often. I don't know, it's just me. But, Hey there, Stitch Queen, how are you doing? I am like a dead zombie. Oh? Dang. That's crazy. I think that's some of us, though, in the mornings, though. For some people. Not everybody, but some people that aren't a fan. And so, yeah. Dang. Almost 3 a.m. That is insane. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, how did I get that on my system? And that's 2:45. But yeah. Hey there. Hey cat, how are you doing? Awesome, welcome. Y'all, only about 14 more minutes until my boyfriend gets out of his college program for the day. And so, yeah, because he gets out at like 3. Which, yay. Which would be really good because I can start texting him at like 3, at least like 4. And so I can't wait to for him to start texting. And so, anyways, oh gosh. And, I mean, y'all, I did send him my outfit of the day, y'all. And, and y'all, outfit of the day, though, is, Tractor Supply, and then these sweatpants I am wearing are from Juicy. Just the company, guys. And so, yeah, like, I had to, like, get up because I just needed it. But yeah. And so. Oh yeah. William, how are you doing? The man behind. What? Huh. Right now we have one person in the chat. Currently. That's just what I currently see on my end. Well, we have 18 people who've liked so far. That's wild. And so, but yeah, so, but yeah, oh gosh. Oh, now we have 4 people in the chat. And so, goodness. Man. But yeah. Oh, hi, never here. So yeah, so they're a little crazy. I was just wanting to hang around. And so, but yeah, y'all only 10 more minutes until my boyfriend gets out of his college program, which, yay, thankfully. And so, cause yeah, you guys, he does that every day, Monday through Friday. And so, yeah, but anyway, I'm probably gonna jump off here in like a minute. But, yeah. So I will see everybody back here this evening.